This is Will. Will loves music.
You know I'm quite into music. It's a big thing for me.
Because he loves music, he seemed like a pretty good choice for someone to discuss how to get kids into music. We'll also discuss why we love music.
It's also why music is so good.
And what got him into music when he was a kid. And just as a kicker, I'm going to throw in a few facts about why music is good for your kids as well. Hope you enjoy the show.
Dear Conundrum Council, I tried to get my kid into some of my music, but he found his way through YouTube and landed on Barbie Girl by Aqua. He now listens to this constantly. How can I get him to listen to good music and raise him so that we can go to gigs together?
I mean, what's wrong with Barbie Girl? It's a classic.
I'm pretty sure if you said, ask somebody, what's your favourite tune? And they said Barbie Girl, your opinion of them would...
I mean, I try not to judge anybody, but even even I might have to pass a little judgment on that one.
Yeah.
Let's not go straight into bashing music genres from the start. But it's a good question. And one that I thought, you know I'm quite into music. It's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
And I kind of consciously, when my first child was born, thought, no, she's going to have good music taste.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure of that. It's not entirely worked, I've got to be honest.
What did you do to try and make her have good music taste?
I mean, it wasn't like a forceful activity, but I think from the time she was, well, even before she was born, I always had music on.
Yeah.
Which actually, it meant there's always been noise in the house. There's always been music going, which amazingly meant she can sleep through anything, which is pretty handy if you're trying to have a little DJ session in the middle of the night and she's asleep. So that worked well. But I think it was always just having stuff on. So certainly when she was exposed, the first music she was ever exposed to was just the stuff I listened to and I liked listening to.
Yeah.
I never kind of went, right, okay, now there's a kid, we've got to put some baby music on in the car. No, I think I say that. There was one, it wasn't an album, it was a sort of collection of albums called Rocker by Baby. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've heard these.
I've got a vague feeling I know what it is.
These are absolute genius, because it's like sort of baby plinky plonky covers of metal songs.
Right.
Which I stumbled across one day and just thought they were absolute genius, because they're all like classic rock songs. But then in these really kind of cute, like nursery rhyme style covers, which I quite enjoyed. So we also listened to those.
Do you think that you got her into music, and then because she was into music, she got into like her own type of music?
Yeah, I think that's definitely a big part of it. So we like always from the time she was really small. Every Friday was Friday disco.
Okay.
So finish work on a Friday.
Yeah.
Collect the kids on the way home. 5:30-ish. Bowl of crisps out. Some chocolate milk. Loud music on. Dancing around the house. Like that was like now weekend starting.
Yeah.
Actually bought her like a disco ball at some point as well, so we could have like a light. It was just like, okay, we'll mark the end of the work week. Have a little party in the kitchen and a cocktail.
I bet I know where this came from. Radio 1. Because I used to do the same. When I was going out with my friend Jay, he'd always call me on the way back from work and like be buzzing because we were going to go out, shove the phone next to the speaker in the car and be like, do you know this is a tune? And all I hear is... But I know it was Radio 1.
It was always Annie Mac on Radio 1 on Friday night. But no, I just made a playlist. So I've got a Friday disco playlist on Spotify still. Still the same songs. It gets added to.
Yeah.
And we still we still do it most Fridays. It's like now the kids are a bit older. They're not always as excited about doing it. Yeah. It's more me. I'm sort of trying to cling on to that tradition.
See, I can't. I'd love to do that. Like somebody said something about my sound system the other day, and I said it's pointless having a big sound system because Marie doesn't like loud music. So whenever Marie goes out, then I can crank it up. Or if Emil's into it, I can go maybe 25%. But other than that, like no. it's good for you. Like my statistics tell me.
Your statistics, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, music ignites all areas of children's development and skills for school readiness, including intellect, social emotion, motor, language, and overall literacy. It helps the body and mind work together. Exposing children to music during early development helps them learn the sound and meaning of words.
Yeah, plausible.
It's
plausible.
actually easier to learn a language through music.
Yeah, that makes an amount of sense.
Yeah,
because you'll be associating certain vocal sounds with some music that's going on at the same time and making connections.
I think it's easier to remember, isn't it? Because they say like the key to a good memory is to link things to a story, and it's easier to do that in a song because it's easily more easily recognised. I got an awesome video of him. I might have told you. He was dressed as Chase from Paw Patrol.
Oh right, yeah.
And I was filming.
Classic.
It. Yeah. I was like, "Here comes the drop, Emil." And he was like, and then on the drop, he went boom, and just started raving away.
That's good.
Yeah, very proud moment for me. Yeah.
It's got timing, but also rhythm. Like it teaches them rhythm and timing, and like just that coordination of motor function as well. Like I think it's a huge value in music. I mean, that's why I love it myself. Yeah, it's funny how you can have tunes where they just drill on you, like that Beyonce one at the moment. That drills on me, and tunes that can you can just lose your to. Oh yeah, I remember. But everyone's different as well. Like everyone's got a song that they go absolutely nuts to. Yeah. But the next person might think, why? That's awful. Yeah. And that's also why music is so good. Like, it's so diverse and so broad and very varied. So appealing to so many people. But everyone can kind of bond over music, even if it's a different type of music. Yeah. It's like cultures as well. Yeah. Did you learn instruments when you were young? Yeah, so what did I learn? Presumably I learned recorder. Everyone learns recorder at school in the UK, right? Yeah. But I had piano lessons, so I learned to play piano. Okay. And then my music teacher was like, we've got a double bass and no one plays it. Would you be interested in learning? Right. Like, sure, I'll give that a go. And that's really fun. I really enjoy playing double bass. It's just like really a big guitar, isn't it? But bassy. Well, it's upright. It's the big upright bass. Yeah. Exactly. It's mega. It's really fun because then you've got a cool sounding instrument. It's fun to play it. Stupidly impractical. So then I bought a bass guitar. Literally the first day I had that at home, my parents' neighbours came round and said that we don't know what's going on, but our plates are rattling on the wall. Can you please do something about this? And then got bored of 4 strings and thought, all right, guitar's got 6 strings, do that. So I was then learned guitar. So you've done quite a bit of musical instrument then. I just stuck to the recorder and then quit. So do your kids play instruments or are they into? Yeah, they love just hitting random buttons on the filters and things like that, just to annoy me, I think, or like stopping records halfway through. Yeah. No, they've always kind of like enjoyed sort of having a play with that. Naya's actually she's been getting more into music as well, so I say she plays ukulele. She's learning to play ukulele, and she got a keyboard for Christmas last year, and she's doing really well. Like because she can watch YouTube videos and learn from YouTube. There's a lot of resources these days on that. For keyboard, it's amazing. Yeah. Because you get like kind of live, this is the keys you press, so she'll be able to kind of fairly quickly learn songs. Yeah. And she wants to do that so she can sing on top of it. She loves singing. Yeah. But she's I think because of what we did, from the fact from even before she was born, with there's always been music. It's always been a part of her life. Yeah. She's always just been interested in it, and I think that we're kind of seeing that now. She loves that side of being able to express herself through like singing and dancing and
Yeah.
performing. I mean, she did just teach her little brother how to twerk, which I'm less happy about.
That seems like a pretty good point to end the episode on. If you would like to discuss any of the issues covered in today's show, then you can do so via many different excellent Facebook and Reddit groups I have listed in the description below. If you would like to continue discussing this topic, feel free to do so in the comments section below the video. If you would like to read any of the articles that we've discussed in this episode, then I have cited them in the description below the video. And if you would like to hear more episodes like this, then feel free to subscribe. You can find us on Facebook or on Spotify, YouTube, many of the great social media networks. And other than that, I think I'm finished. So I'm going to say have a wonderful week. And hopefully I'll see you next week for another episode of Conundrum Council. Goodbye.